Welcome to Buddhist Echoes, where we explore ancient wisdom to bring harmony and clarity into our modern lives. Today, we dive into a topic that's simple yet deeply transformative: the incredible power of salt. From ancient Buddhist rituals to modern practices, salt has been a symbol of purification, protection, and renewal across cultures and centuries. In this video, you'll discover how something as humble as salt can cleanse your home, uplift your spirit, and transform your life. We'll share timeless stories, practical rituals, and insights that blend ancient Buddhist teachings with actionable steps you can apply today. Whether you're looking to create a peaceful sanctuary, protect your energy, or deepen your spiritual practice, this journey will inspire and empower you. If you find value in today's video, don't forget to like, share, and comment below. Let us know how these practices resonate with you. And, of course, hit that subscribe button to join our growing community of seekers exploring the profound connections between ancient wisdom and modern living. Let's begin. 1. The historical and spiritual significance of salt. Salt across cultures and religions. Salt has been revered across cultures for millennia, not merely as a seasoning, but as a profound symbol of purity, preservation, and divine connection. In ancient Egypt, salt played a vital role in mummification, ensuring the body's preservation for safe passage into the afterlife. This practice reflects a belief that salt carried a sacred, purifying quality essential for transcendence. In Christianity, salt appears over 40 times in the Bible, symbolizing the eternal covenant between God and humanity. You are the salt of the earth, Jesus taught, underscoring salt's role as a preserver of spiritual integrity. Similarly, in Hindu rituals, salt is integral to puja ceremonies, purifying both offerings and the space itself. In Buddhist practices, salt signifies detachment from worldly impurities and protection from negative karma. A common tradition involves sprinkling salt around sacred spaces to cleanse them of disruptive energies, emphasizing mindfulness and intention in creating a harmonious environment. Interestingly, ancient Roman soldiers were sometimes paid in salt, reflecting its immense value. This practice gave rise to the term salary. Romans also used salt in purification rites, linking its utility to both practical and spiritual domains. Across cultures, salt's omnipresence in rituals, mythology, and daily life underscores its profound symbolic and functional significance. Salt's role in Buddhist teachings. Salt holds a special place in Buddhist teachings, often symbolizing purity and the cleansing of spiritual impurities. In many Buddhist cultures, rituals involving salt serve to sanctify spaces and repel negativity. One well-known example is its use in Japanese sumo wrestling, where wrestlers throw salt into the ring before a match. This act purifies the arena, transforming it into a sacred space for combat. Salt is also used in Buddhist house cleansing rituals, where its presence in specific corners neutralizes lingering negative energy. These practices highlight a central Buddhist theme, creating inner and outer harmony through mindfulness. The salt ritual reflects the broader Buddhist teaching that purification begins with deliberate actions and pure intentions. In meditative practices, salt may symbolize the shedding of attachments. For instance, dissolving salt in water can be seen as a metaphor for dissolving the ego or letting go of karmic burdens. Such symbolic use of salt reinforces its spiritual importance within Buddhism, providing practitioners with a tangible connection to abstract concepts of purity and liberation. 2. The science behind salt's purifying power. Molecular magic. Scientifically, salt is composed of sodium, Na, and chloride, Cl, ions, essential elements for life. Beyond its biological importance, salt's ability to dissolve in water and release ions makes it an excellent agent for cleansing and purification. This property forms the basis for its use in spiritual and physical detoxification practices. When salt is dissolved in water, it creates an environment conducive to neutralizing negative energy. This is not just a metaphorical concept, but is supported by the science of negative ions. Found abundantly in natural settings like waterfalls and oceans, negative ions are known to improve air quality, reduce stress, and elevate mood. Salt's ability to emit these ions makes it a natural purifier for spaces, aligning science with centuries-old spiritual practices. For example, placing salt in areas with stagnant energy, as recommended in many spiritual traditions, can serve as a practical way to refresh a space. The salt absorbs moisture and energy, creating a tangible shift in the environment. Replacing the salt periodically ensures that this process remains effective, much like clearing out clutter to improve mental clarity. Himalayan salt lamps and negative ions. Himalayan salt lamps have become a beloved addition to modern spaces, not just for their rustic beauty, but for their profound benefits to well-being. Their warm, amber glow lends a cozy ambience to any room, creating a serene and welcoming atmosphere. Yet their appeal goes far beyond aesthetics. Himalayan salt lamps are celebrated for their ability to release negative ions, which bring remarkable benefits to physical, emotional, and mental health. Negative ions are naturally abundant in pristine environments, such as near waterfalls, mountains, and oceans. They are known to improve air quality and positively impact mood. By releasing these ions, Himalayan salt lamps replicate the refreshing and rejuvenating effects of these natural settings. Scientific research has highlighted several key benefits of negative ions, including improved oxygen flow to the brain, which sharpens focus, reduces mental fatigue, and enhances alertness, increased serotonin production, acting as a natural stress reliever, and mood enhancer, similar to spending time in nature, a reduction of airborne pollutants, such as dust and allergens, creating cleaner and healthier air in indoor spaces. These effects make salt lamps an excellent choice for areas where mental clarity, relaxation, or respiratory health is prioritized, such as meditation rooms, workspaces, or bedrooms. Beyond the science, the visual presence of a Himalayan salt lamp offers unique psychological benefits. Its soft, flickering glow evokes the calming effect of candlelight, helping to ease stress and promote relaxation. This soothing light provides an anchor for mindfulness practices, gently guiding the mind toward a state of tranquility. When combined with intentional rituals like meditation, prayer, or journaling, the salt lamp becomes more than just a decorative item. It transforms into a tool for grounding and spiritual connection. Its presence creates a sacred space where distractions fade and inner peace can flourish. Himalayan salt lamps remind us that simple, natural elements can profoundly enhance our lives. Whether used to purify the air, uplift the spirit, or enrich daily rituals, these lamps bridge the ancient wisdom of salt with the modern pursuit of balance and well-being. 3 transformative salt rituals for your home. Setting up the ritual. The power of salt as an energy-cleansing agent lies in its ability to absorb and neutralize negativity. To perform this transformative ritual, you will need 3 simple elements: a clear glass, high-quality salt, and clean water. Each component contributes to the ritual's effectiveness, and care should be taken to select materials that resonate with purity and intention. Begin by selecting a type of salt that aligns with your energy goals. Sea salt, with its connection to the ocean's vastness, symbolizes cleansing and emotional healing. Himalayan pink salt, known for its vibrant hue, embodies grounding and renewal. Rock salt, ancient and unprocessed, channels stability and strength. These variations all carry unique vibrational qualities, making them ideal for spiritual and energetic work. Once you have your materials, prepare the glass by filling it 2/3 of the way with salt. The amount of salt is not arbitrary, it represents abundance and the fullness of intention. Slowly pour water over the salt, visualizing its purifying power dissolving into the liquid. The process of combining water with salt creates a potent medium for energy transmutation. The placement of the glass is equally important. Identify a corner or area of your home where energy feels stagnant, heavy, or unsettling. Common locations include rooms where arguments frequently occur, spaces with high foot traffic, or areas associated with stress, such as a home office. Trust your intuition to guide you in selecting the most appropriate spot. As you place the glass, set a clear intention for the ritual to cleanse the energy and invite harmony into the space. A quiet moment of mindfulness enhances the ritual's potency, allowing your focus to amplify its effects. Observing the results. Once the glass is in place, leave it undisturbed for a full 24 hours. During this time, the salt water acts as a sponge, drawing in and neutralizing negative energy. This process is subtle yet profound, working on energetic levels often imperceptible to the untrained eye. After the designated period, carefully observe the state of the water. If the water remains clear, it is a sign that the energy in the space has been successfully cleansed. This clarity reflects harmony, balance, and the absence of disruptive forces. In such cases, the space is now primed for positive energy to flow freely. However, if the water appears murky, discolored, or cloudy, it indicates the presence of deeper energetic imbalances. These visual changes are not cause for alarm but serve as a diagnostic tool, revealing the extent of the cleansing needed. In this situation, replace the salt water with fresh materials and repeat the process for another 24 hours. The act of repetition signifies dedication to achieving energetic equilibrium. For spaces with persistent negativity, several cycles may be required before the water remains consistently clear. This iterative process mirrors the Buddhist teaching of persistence in removing impurities from the mind and environment. Each repetition represents a step closer to cultivating a peaceful, supportive atmosphere. Over time, as clarity is achieved, the space will feel noticeably lighter and more harmonious. This shift is not just an external phenomenon, but also an internal one, reflecting the interconnectedness of environment and personal well-being. By aligning the energy of your home with positivity, you create a sanctuary that nurtures both the body and the spirit. 4. Integrating salt into daily life. Personal protection. Salt has long been revered as a natural talisman against negative energies, and incorporating it into daily life as a tool for protection is both practical and spiritually enriching. Carrying a small pouch of salt is a subtle yet powerful way to shield yourself from external negativity. To prepare this talisman, select high-quality salt. Sea salt, Himalayan pink salt, or rock salt are ideal choices due to their minimal processing and energetic purity. Once you have chosen your salt, pour a small amount into a cloth or leather pouch. As you do this, focus on your intention for the salt to act as a protective barrier against unwanted influences. Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of mindfulness in rituals, and this practice is no exception. By concentrating on your purpose, you imbue the salt with spiritual energy that amplifies its natural properties. Carry this pouch with you in your pocket, bag, or car. Its presence creates an invisible boundary that helps repel negativity and maintain your inner balance. For additional strength, consider adding dried herbs like sage or lavender, known for their protective and calming properties, to the pouch. This combination enhances the talisman's effectiveness, aligning it with both physical and energetic protection. Salt can also be used to safeguard your home. Sprinkle a thin line of salt across thresholds, such as doorways and windowsills, creating a barrier against unwelcome energies. This practice is deeply rooted in spiritual traditions across cultures and resonates with Buddhist principles of creating harmonious and mindful environments. As you sprinkle the salt, visualize a protective shield surrounding your space, keeping negative forces at bay while inviting peace and positivity. Self-care with salt scrubs. In addition to its protective uses, salt is a valuable ally in personal self-care routines. One of the most effective ways to incorporate salt into your wellness regimen is by creating a salt scrub. This practice combines physical exfoliation with energetic cleansing, making it a holistic approach to renewal. To make a salt scrub, mix fine sea salt with a carrier oil such as coconut, olive, or almond oil. The salt exfoliates dead skin cells, while the oil nourishes and hydrates the skin. To elevate the experience, add a few drops of essential oils tailored to your needs: lavender for relaxation, eucalyptus for invigoration, or rose for emotional balance. As you use the scrub, adopt a mindful approach. Gently massage it onto your skin in circular motions, starting from your feet and moving upward. This movement symbolizes drawing energy inward and upward, aligning with Buddhist teachings on mindfulness and interconnectedness. Visualize negativity and stagnant energy being lifted away, leaving your body and aura cleansed and revitalized. Salt scrubs are not merely about physical exfoliation. They offer an opportunity for deep self-reflection and healing. By engaging in this ritual regularly, you foster a sense of clarity and lightness that resonates with both your physical and spiritual well-being. Salt mandalas. Creating salt mandalas is a meditative practice that combines artistic expression with spiritual intention. The process involves arranging salt in intricate, symmetrical designs, with each pattern reflecting a specific intention, such as peace, abundance, or clarity. This practice is rooted in the Buddhist tradition of mandalas, which symbolize the universe and the interconnectedness of all things. To begin, choose a flat surface as your canvas. Spread a layer of fine salt evenly across the surface, providing a blank slate for your creation. Using your fingers or simple tools, trace designs into the salt, allowing your intuition to guide the patterns. Common symbols include spirals, lotus flowers, and concentric circles, each carrying unique spiritual significance. As you create the mandala, focus your thoughts on the intention you wish to manifest. This mindfulness transforms the act of drawing into a meditative experience, helping to calm the mind and deepen your spiritual awareness. The repetitive motion of creating the patterns mirrors the Buddhist practice of focusing on the present moment, fostering inner peace and clarity. Once your mandala is complete, take a moment to sit with it, reflecting on the energy it embodies. You may choose to leave the mandala intact as a sacred symbol or scatter the salt with gratitude, releasing its energy into the universe. The act of dispersing the salt symbolizes impermanence, a core tenet of Buddhism, and serves as a reminder of the transient nature of all things. Salt mandalas offer a unique way to connect with your spiritual practice while engaging your creativity. By incorporating them into your routine, you create a space for reflection, intention setting, and mindfulness, enriching your journey toward balance and harmony. 5. Transforming adversity through simplicity. The tale of the wandering monk. In the annals of Buddhist teachings, there are countless stories of simplicity overcoming adversity. One such tale recounts the journey of a wandering monk traveling through villages ravaged by war and despair. This monk carried no wealth or weaponry. His most prized possession was a small, unassuming pouch of salt. To the untrained eye, it might seem insignificant, but for him, it was a symbol of purity, balance, and transformation. As he entered a village, the atmosphere would often be heavy with sorrow, fear, and lingering conflict. The monk, mindful of the energy surrounding him, would quietly find a central space, a communal gathering area or the remnants of a temple. There, he would sprinkle the salt in a circle, walking slowly and chanting sutras of compassion and healing. The salt, imbued with his prayers and intention, became an instrument to neutralize the negative energy that permeated the environment. The villagers, curious but skeptical, would observe from a distance. Over time, however, the once tense air seemed to lighten. People reported feeling calmer, more open to communication, and even hopeful for the first time in years. The monk's practice wasn't just about the salt itself, but the mindfulness and intention he poured into its use. He would explain to the villagers that the salt acted as a conduit for their collective energy, transforming despair into peace. This simple act of using salt became a ritual in many villages. They began incorporating the practice into their own lives, sprinkling salt in doorways, burning it in small fires, or placing it near altars to protect their homes and hearts. The monk's story became a lasting testament to how profound change can stem from the simplest of actions, especially when carried out with deep intention and spiritual alignment. A modern miracle in a contemporary setting, a family burdened by relentless arguments and emotional turmoil found themselves on the brink of separation. Their home, though outwardly serene, seemed to amplify negativity. Desperate for relief, they stumbled upon the idea of using salt to cleanse their space, a method rooted in ancient spiritual practices. With little to lose, the family decided to try a salt water cleansing ritual. They filled a clear glass 2/3 with sea salt, topped it with water, and placed it in their living room, where most of their conflicts occurred. Before setting it down, they collectively set an intention to dissolve the negativity in their home and restore harmony among them. For the first 24 hours, they observed the glass closely. The water became cloudy, almost murky, a visual manifestation of the heavy energy lingering in their space. They replaced the salt water daily, repeating their intentions each time. By the end of the first week, the family noticed subtle changes. Conversations grew less tense, misunderstandings began to ease, and laughter, once a rarity, started to fill the home again. Within a few weeks, the energy in their home felt transformed. The water in the glass remained clear, reflecting the emotional clarity and peace they had cultivated. This practice not only cleansed their physical space, but also encouraged them to be more mindful of their words and actions. The ritual became a reminder of their collective commitment to harmony. This modern tale illustrates the enduring power of salt as a tool for transformation, its ability to absorb negativity and promote positive energy bridges ancient wisdom with contemporary challenges, offering a timeless solution for those seeking peace and balance in their lives. 6. The deeper lessons. Simplicity as the essence of transformation. Salt, in its unassuming nature, teaches a profound lesson about the power of simplicity. It is an element so basic that it often escapes notice in daily life. Yet its potential for transformation is extraordinary. In Buddhist philosophy, simplicity is a cornerstone of mindfulness, a reminder that the most profound changes often begin with the smallest, most deliberate actions. Salt rituals, for instance, exemplify how a modest practice can yield immense spiritual and energetic shifts. By merely placing salt in a glass or sprinkling it in key areas, you harness a powerful tool for cleansing and renewal. This simplicity reflects the Buddhist teaching of pratityasamutpada, dependent origination. Even the smallest actions, when performed with intention, ripple outward to create significant effects. The presence of salt as a purifying agent in rituals symbolizes the essence of this interconnectedness. Resilience through renewal. Salt's ability to withstand and transform embodies resilience. When used to absorb negativity in spaces or cleanse energy fields, it does so without losing its integrity. This mirrors the Buddhist ideal of equanimity, where one remains balanced and steadfast amidst life's trials. Like salt, which continually renews and purifies, we too are called to embrace resilience by renewing ourselves through mindfulness and intentional practice. Consider salt's interaction with water. Dissolving yet retaining its essence teaches us about adaptability and surrender. The act of dissolving negativity and restoring balance is a powerful metaphor for releasing attachments and cultivating inner peace. Buddhist teachings on anicca, impermanence, align with this dynamic. reminding us that transformation often requires letting go. The humble path to balance. Salt's humble role in spiritual and physical practices emphasizes the beauty of living in alignment with nature. It is a material that connects the physical, mental, and spiritual realms, fostering balance in both inner and outer worlds. In daily life, salt offers a path to renewal, whether through meditative rituals, protection, or self-care. Incorporating salt into meditation spaces or personal routines serves as a grounding force. A simple bowl of salt on a meditation altar, or the use of Himalayan salt lamps can anchor the practitioner in the present moment. These practices help cultivate a sense of samatha, calm abiding, offering clarity and focus amidst the chaos of modern life. Intentional action as the seed of renewal. Salt reminds us that transformation begins with intention. Whether placing a saltwater glass to cleanse a room, or using a salt scrub to purify the body, the act itself is secondary to the intention behind it. Buddhist teachings emphasize satana, intention, as the root of all karmic actions. When salt is used mindfully, it becomes a tool for aligning external actions with internal aspirations. The act of using salt is not just about ritual, but about engaging deeply with the present moment. Each placement, sprinkle, or dissolution of salt becomes an opportunity to reflect on our connection to the world, the impermanence of negativity, and the enduring power of renewal. Ancient wisdom in modern practices. Salt carries with it millennia of wisdom, passed down through spiritual traditions and cultural practices. Its use in Buddhist rituals, Hindu pujas, and even contemporary self-care routines bridges the gap between ancient teachings and modern life. This continuity serves as a reminder of humanity's timeless quest for balance and harmony. Incorporating salt's lessons into daily life doesn't require complex practices. Simple acts, such as sprinkling salt to protect a doorway or creating a mandala to set intentions, reconnect us to ancient truths. These practices ground us in the present while honoring the wisdom of the past, reinforcing that balance and renewal are always within reach. Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey into the wisdom of salt. From its ancient roots in Buddhist teachings to practical applications in daily life, salt teaches us that even the simplest elements can hold profound power. Whether you try a cleansing ritual, create a salt mandala, or carry salt as a protective talisman, remember that transformation starts with small, intentional actions. If today's video inspired you, please like this video, share it with friends and loved ones who might benefit, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories and experiences, and don't forget to subscribe to Buddhist Echoes for more insights, stories, and spiritual practices that help bring balance and clarity to your life. Together, let's continue exploring the timeless wisdom of Buddhism and the everyday tools that can guide us toward peace, harmony, and renewal. Until next time, may your journey be filled with light and positivity.